I think Los Alamitos at the docks. You see a group up instead. They look friendly. Uh, attack? So I assume they're not friendly. Simon, 500. Nick, John, Roger, Andy. So 5 guys with 500 health each. Some loot here. Yeah, can I save? No. So group that looks friendly but clearly isn't friendly. They're people usually have blood loss health than machines, and they have 500 and they're people, so they're good. They're really good. Um, and since there's no saving in this, we probably are not going to get a second chance at this. Just that's why I'm willing to use up heavier weaponry if we get a chance. It doesn't matter who gets to use it, just we need someone to basically dump a huge amount of damage on them. It looks like we don't really have good cover either. We definitely want to stay in cover. Okay. Who exactly had the RPGs? That guy just goes in there to die again. Stay in cover as much as we can. Watch out, mate! The Union of the Snake is on the rise. Mate? Snake? What kind of lingo is that? English not your first language, eh, wanker? Now stand and deliver for the Fab Five. And that would be you. I have no idea what the fuck you're on about. Well, there's a ton of loot. Okay, let's look at them. There's sniper rifles and assault rifles, maybe. Pistols, grenades, and a minigun. We don't understand a word you're saying, we just want to get by. Sorry, sweet cheeks. It's a new moon on Monday and we're hungry like the wolf, so you better feed us. And over 10,000 scrap or 5 wolf pelts, or it's a view to a kill, baby. What the fuck are you on about? Where should I look for pelts? Try planet Earth, now piss up. Okay, that is here. Can't get them all. Yeah, there's too much firepower there for me to risk anything, so at least go in there. So grenades. Dumb, didn't even fight. Yeah, they're worth a ton. Hidden kill. Who the fuck were you? It is a random encounter, so I was definitely not willing to take too many chances. Minigun. Never ending story tape. Right. Wastelander Hawk. It's actually a fairly good one. The damage doesn't look all that promising, but it has decent armor piercing, and it's 1 point cheaper to shoot than the other good gun we found. Very expensive. Couple of grenades. Dowsing rod plus 3 perception plus 3 demolition. So this is item we don't need any demolitions anymore. Well, we didn't really need it all that much anyway. Spas 12. Single fire and burst fire shotgun. The damage on paper is nice. Armor penetration is 6, so it's a very good shotgun. Moon landing photo. Right. Effen Fall. Assault rifle. Armor penetration 7. Single fire burst fire is it's an upgrade on the AK-97 because it's a little bit cheaper to shoot. Damage wise it's not really it is probably a good upgrade compared to this T3. Yeah, it's a same cost but drastic damage upgrade. So we'll probably switch it with the T3. Don't want shotgun parts. High capacity magazine. Broken weapon parts. Broken weapon parts. I just need to get rid of the weight a little bit. Ooh, not 100% success rate. Lucky we succeeded in that. I can get the 100%, but I have to done it a little bit differently. Use the weapon modification increasing item. We need a magazine, right? Big magazine. Massive amount of loot. Looks like pretty typical containers. Nothing we can do about it. No traps, no anything. Just take the loot and go. Our short. It's a fantastic submachine gun. Armor piercing 6. Burst damage is about 50 damage per action point. It's also incredibly expensive. Also loot is pretty shitty though. Useful, but ooh, proton axe. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. And another minigun. They weigh a ton and they're nothing special. We don't really care about them. They would be better to just sell off though. It's gonna be much more valuable than just holding onto the parts. Broken weapon parts. This. More armor penetration. Even without modification, this has better damage per action point than our current weapon, and if we drop the action point cost a little bit, it will be massively superior. Our extra armor penetration will always help. Now is the time to decide though, are we gonna go with the chance to hit increasing weights? We have critical hit modifier is also larger. So yeah, with this the critical hit modifier increase might be more worthwhile. It's about 50% at this point, but we could get it to maybe around 60, but it will drop the chance to hit, and that's a problem, because we more or less want the 100% chance to hit. It's fairly important to get that, and that's a minus 10% chance to hitting this decrease, but plus 15, so it'll be closer to 70% get a critical hit. The critical hit would triple the normal damage, so it's not something easily ignored either. I'll at least give it a try. How well it goes, we can always change it. Requires strength 6, 94% chance to hit. Yeah, 27 pounds weight. Ooh, shit. %70 critical hit chance. 3.5, 3.1 times normal damage. Normal damage is around 120 to 140 points, so it's almost an instant kill to a lot of opponents like this. Almost, not quite. We really have no use for this. Heavyweight, Grand Slam weight, just do it. Broken weapon parts, what a shock. Right. Basically, we get a new melee weapon out of this, more or less. And a new assault rifle. And level up. Duck whistle, tincture paste, heating elements. Right. We found a dog whistle in Long Beach and thought of you. Want it?
Oh, wise asses, how can't just say I can't keep track of my dogs? Well, now that you mention it, it's not so harebrained. I'll take it off with your hands, but I don't like owing anyone. Here, my dogs love these damn things. Cool Luke can eat 50 in one sitting. I swear, they're damn good for a pick-me-up.
So it's yeah, hard-boiled eggs. Cool Hand Luke reference, I guess. Applies egg. We have so many, we might as well just taste what the fuck it does. Plus 1 action point, plus 1% chance to hit for maybe 10 seconds. Really? I suppose we'll just sell them up. I have zero interest in that shit. They're fairly valuable. But yeah, unique consumables. Maybe you can use it on someone else, sort of beat them eggs. I don't know. Not impressed.
It's a hard world out there, man. It's got a lot of jagged edges and sharp points. Know what I mean? Well, if you need to take the edge off.
Hopefully we'll get something a little bit more useful from these. I'm also thinking of just killing the peak we've encountered here. Going to test our little axe. It probably will perform better against normal opponents that don't have a huge amount of evasion. Animals tend to have a high amount. We found one broken toaster in the world that actually had toaster parts inside it. Want this heating element?
Oh, hell yes, Excuse me, yes, I'd like that very much, thank you. Here, take this. It's a new recipe I've been working on. I think you're gonna like it.
What exactly do we get? 5 mystery meat? Oh shit.
Oh, and if you get a chance, you should let Mr. Manners know you fixed his baby. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear it.
Right. Let's taste the meat. Who has the mystery meat? There should be 5 of it. Applies mystery meat. Plus 5 constitution every 10 seconds, plus 2 luck. It would probably last for a fight, but yeah, again, I don't really see myself ever using that, so I'll just sell all of this shit away. Danger paste, right. Yeah, I got the paste.
Kid, you're the best. I'm going to be eating solid food tonight. Here, take this.
A Kevlar suit. Is it any useful? Not really, no. It combines all the worst aspects of armor we can get at this point. Might as well go for the full 10 of armor or just pretty much ignore armor. We're going to use the lightest possible we can, but at the same time the highest quality. I think there are better light armors to left. It would be somewhere around armor class 7, I guess, for the best light armor maybe. Best heavy should be armor class 10. Not sure where we can get them and how many.
I must commend your behavior, gentle rangers. Execution is a rough business, and you dealt with it well.
We found a heating element for the toaster.
Gentle repairman, I cannot express my gratitude deeply enough. You mentioned a need for cat litter, so please take as much as you desire. As much as I love my cats and enjoy seeing them happy, I must admit that I love Toast even more. Farewell, gentle rangers.
You'll forgive the pun, but there is something about his manner that is off-putting.
Right. We might have enough cat litter to upgrade our radiation suits. That would mean we could go over the northern radiation pool and go where the religious lunatics are. Opens up new locations anyway. 8 points. Uh, doesn't really allow us to do much. Five points doesn't allow us to do anything. Actually, it does. We can take the. We have a perk point. We can take tactical. No. The Tinker get an extra action point. Haven't found any of the specialty skills. I know where this is. The guarantees criticals on every shot pretty much. We don't have access to it at the moment. It's not gonna matter too much, I guess. I mean, it's going to increase your damage a little bit, but not a lot of weapons have a huge damage critical increase that way. Maybe Havoc would benefit a lot of it, but I mean, her weapon does triple damage. And we could also switch the damage increasing, I mean, critical chance increasing upgrade out of it, just to increase hit chance. Because criticals are gonna come anyway. Something to think about. But it's something that's basically happens at a point where you don't give a shit about it anymore. At that point you can already do it without it. Base critical chance, base chance to hit. So we should be back to 100% normal critical, I mean hit chance, 102, and 76 critical chance. Do 3.1 times the damage. Looking good. The perks. Not much we can do anymore with this one. We could go for brute force, but we'll never get enough points to really make a difference. We need at least 14 to even get the smallest chance to cause stunning hits. It just we will never have the point. We might get something around 20, maybe the 24 line. At the same time, we don't really have anything to go for, so we might as well go for something ambitious. What is stunning force? How much would that be? %10 chance to stun enemies when using melee weapons. Yeah, it's not much, and it's all your points and a couple of perks. I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's good, but we basically should have taken it instead of hard ass. How much points do we need? We need 14 to be able to become Master Thief. Demolitions has no use for anymore because we have the item that increases demolition by 3, so... alarm disarming, computer science, lockpicking, energy weapons naturally. I don't know. I suppose assault rifle 10. Healthy. +1 constitution per every character level, retroactive. Wouldn't be a bad thing at all. Minus 20% damage suffered from energy burn. That's not a bad thing at all either. But health would help with everything, and at level 30 it's about 10% extra health. So it's not quite as good as armor maintenance, but it would work. It would help against all damage sources. I'll sit on that for a while, but we might as well make a choice soon. Doesn't really matter. You don't have a... Yes, you have the... Certainly you have a Tinker. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I might increase field medic or something like that. The healing is still very important, and tactical positioning might be the only one still worth going after. Others would require too many points, and we do have some use for some of these. Definitely taking sniper rifle 10 when we get the chance, right? I think I'll go back to our Santa Fe base because I need to get an idea how much cat litter do we have. We need 56 pounds. I think we have at least 24 pounds extra just from this trip. I'll leave the pigs again. Maybe they have the head and shoulders, I don't know. Never know. Not like I care too much about the pig situation. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Just a pig. Yeah, he's never gonna get a turn. Aimed shots suffer. Aimed shots are the ones that suffer, but this already has some evasion too. $140 without anything, any critical hits. Triple that. I'll just block their access. $300. 339. It's an instant death to all of the pigs, but you still need 2 hits to take down something like a robot. $348. $407. Doesn't really change things though, because they have 500 plus health, so is it 300 or 400? It doesn't make any difference. But naturally, it's hard to predict the exact lines where it stops mattering, so the more the better. Toaster. Didn't really expect there to be a toaster here though. Glad to be wrong. Still 95. Baby Ruth. That's the guaranteed item. Applies Baby Ruth. It's edible naturally. But I don't know. Is it just an edible or can we use it? Yeah. Because it's not a. Usually we get a edible as a reward when we find the correct person to give the item to, but now it's the item itself. I don't know. I didn't find a use for it in the first playthrough.
Copy, Ranger. Echo. Congratulations, Echo.
I think Baby Ruth is basically a candy bar of some sort. I don't know. And you have no place to put your points either. A lot of people are in this predicament now. Science makes sense for botanist. Certain things wouldn't be bad, like Ghost, big reflexes. Allows if you have to basically rush a position that the enemy is holding, they don't get the chance to really ambush you and things like that. But that has like happened maybe once, and it's so rare it makes zero sense to waste your points on something like that. I don't know. I suppose the roboticist, but we don't have enough points there yet. It might make sense to basically take a secondary weapon, but it doesn't really. Because at this point we basically need it to be at level 9 to 10 for it to be at all usable. So if you go down that route, you're basically saying it's unusable for the next 10 levels at least, probably more than that. It's not worth it in my opinion. We're much better off maybe topping the skills so we don't have to wear any trinkets. Right. And we do need to go to the ranger base. See the cat litter situation. I don't think we need to do any specific management. I might as well sell the junk for the shopkeeper that's there, but I think that's about it. Do we have the 50 something pounds or do we still need to do things?
Dear Mr. Manners, despite my warning,
Wastelander's
my
having a
husband took our-
PPQ. It's not a hostile encounter this time. Can't save, right. So I'll see this through and end it right there. However this goes. The sign says, City of 44 Islands. The urge to count them is almost overwhelming. Right. What exactly is this? Cannibals. Can't really talk to them though. So I guess it is a hostile encounter. Best BBQ yet. How much longer I'm so hungry? Not long, just a little longer, I like mine is medium. Stop talking and mind the meat. I don't want you to burn it like last time. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. They have a huge amount of cover. What weaponry they have? I'm seeing a lot of short-range weaponry, maybe a one rifle. So we're better off basically just initiating the fight from here. Um, do I go forward or do I let them come to me? I think we're just gonna wait and let them come to us. They're capable, but not good. There's really no cover for us. That's the biggest fucking problem we have. So we stand and fight, or we basically, well, no ors. We stand and fight. That's pretty much all we can do. Just need to get kills as quickly as possible. The melee guy has to rush in. It makes no other sense. We're about to lose our medic too if we get a couple of they get a couple of good hits on her. Back attack. Cannibal Basher. It's gonna hurt, but not me. Right, not too bad, not too bad. Merkin. Gold-rimmed spectacles, patchwork jeans, pocket watch. So, just a cannibal barbecue, that's it. Not even weapons or loot or equipment. Two exits. Yep, nothing. We'll leave it at here. It'll deal with the cat litter some other time. Just excess weight, so it has to be done.